Oh, wow. They look like a fish or something. Nice. Hail. Oh, they don't want to talk to us. Oh. Elitza Privateer. What a tiny, tiny little vessel. It would almost be unsporting to destroy you. Greetings guys and girls and fellow gamers, my name is Games for Kicks and welcome to The Long Journey, home of space exploration RPG by Daedalic Entertainment. The game is gonna officially come to Steam on the 30th of May. I already have a key. Thank you very much for the developers passing that on to me. The game is a mixture of a lot of different kind of features from different games, but it is its own game, so it's not a clone of any game in particular. But you get a bit of an FTL vibe, well I got that anyway. There's a Firefly vibe in it, it's just beautiful art style, beautiful music. The best thing is we're gonna get started, we're gonna get into it, and that way we can talk about things as we play them. Either way, I hope you guys are gonna have a good time watching the episode. If you do, remember to kick that like button in the balls to support the channel, and if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. So let's get started. When you start in your game, you can pick a crew, a ship, a lander, and a seat. Now, we're gonna go through these now to explain them a little bit, but of course, we're gonna get more into these, into the different features of the game as we play it. Now, when you pick your crew, you can pick from 10 people. You can pick 4 people to play with. Each of them come with a profession. They're archaeologists. There's Siobhan is an archaeologist. Then we have Malcolm the test pilot, Miriam the mission planner, and so on and so on. And they all have their little biography, and they also have all the skill that they bring along on the mission. So you can see that Benoit, I think it's Benoit, the theoretical physicist, he has a white pill, whatever that is for. Then we have Ash's pet plant. We have basic replating, which is major lander repairs, which is very important. So I'm going to select that because you have a ship and a lander. The ship is what you fly with through space, of course, and the lander is your little minikin thing that you fly between the ship and the planets and land on planets with to collect resources, interact with alien races. Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. And all that jazz. And of course, because you have to fly a lot of that yourself, you bump into things. So for me, major repairs is a must. At the beginning anyway, because I'm pretty new to this, to the controls still. Even after playing an hour, it's still hard to get used to, for me anyway. So anyway, harmonic replating, major hull repair is important because that will repair your ship, I think. So that's very important. I play very defensively when I play new games. Then we have Alessandra. She has equipment to repair devices, which is really, really good. So we're gonna use her toolbox to repair devices, which comes in very handy. Then we have Simon, who's a corporate executive, who everything a screwdriver needs to harvest wrecks and ruins. So we have collection, resource management, repairs. For me, that's a great setup. Now, which doesn't mean that the other things are not good. It just depends on your playstyle. Once you get comfortable with the game, I'm pretty sure you're gonna say, oh, screw it, we don't need repairs, I'm very good now, so I'm gonna pick some other guys and play around with their skills. Now, when you pick your ship, you have 3 options available. You can pick the Ulysses, the Endurance, or the Discovery. Now, the Discovery is a very fast ship, very little cargo space. You can see here high maneuverability, but very little hull strength. Again, not something for a noob like me, so I would go either with this full-on protected endurance ship, which is very little jump range, but huge fuel tank, huge cargo space. But I like to go with the middle ground here because I'm feeling already a little bit comfortable, so I'm gonna go with the Ulysses. And then we're gonna pick our lander, which I'm gonna pick the Odyssey, but there's also 3 available again. We have the Serenity, who's play safe, human looking kind of structure, or more the design we're used to for our Mars landing engines or whatever they're called. And then hull strength, fuel tank, drill efficiency, probe efficiency, very, very good. Cargo space, good. But the Pathfinder, it's Pasha. I love the name. It's like very Farscape. So I love Farscape. So Pathfinder is reminds me of that, and I was going to play it, but then when I look at the hull strengths and all that in the cargo space, I'm like, oh, that's more for somebody who's a bit better. So I'm gonna go with the middle ground, the Odyssey, and pick that. Then seat, I didn't type that in. That is the default seat that it gave me. It's randomized. Yeah, a Moya, which also is very Farscape. Holy balls, it's unbelievable. So, but what we're going to be playing on is Holy Balls is gonna be our seat. Excellent. Now, when we get to the last screen, we can pick our difficulty. We can do Rogue Mode or Explorer Mode. I actually don't know what the difference is yet. So, oh, look at that. Malcolm Winter's tip. Flying and navigating is much easier with a controller. Yeah, I am playing with a controller. I tried the game as well without a controller, and I just find it so much easier with a controller. So if you don't have one, you still can play the game. Absolutely. It is very, very playable with keyboard. I can play it with a keyboard. I just find it with my mind, the way things are, I find it easier with a controller. And it's very dynamic. So if I start moving a key, it uses the keyboard. If I start moving the controller, it uses the controller, which is very good. So anyway, we can start from Earth or start after the jump. When you play it for the first time, I would recommend start from Earth. It gives you the story, what's happening, what we are playing right now. And then obviously if you play the second or third time, you kind of go like, ah, well, let's just go right into it, you know? So let's leave it Explorer mode and start from Earth.
10,
and here we go.
9, ignition sequence start.
The journey begins. We need our final crew member to join us in orbit, launch and keep gaining height until the autopilot takes over. I moved my camera down because you will see in a second there's a lot of information on the screen. I want you to be able to see as much as possible. Now, before I take off, which you have to do is A, on the bottom left you see a lot of icons. Now, you don't have to worry about most of them, but we're gonna get through some of them as you, well, you have to worry probably about all of them in the long run, but for now, you don't have to worry about them. Very good. There we go. Look at that. Also, this video is gonna be probably a bit longer because I like for these type of videos the first one to be always long enough for you guys to see as much as possible of the game, so you can, oh my dear lord, itchy nose, so you can make your mind up if you want to see more properly, or actually just buy it yourself. It's coming out on the 30th of May, so you know, you might want to make your mind up before then. So on the bottom left, for now, what you see, sorry, on the top left, what you see is our mission briefing. We have to go to Mars. We need to pick up some exotic matter for jumps. And this is where it becomes very FTL-like for me, where you have to need the fuel to jump, otherwise you're gonna be stuck. And on the bottom left, the 3 red circles you see, that is how much exotic matter fuel we have. In the moment, we have nothing. So we also have different modes in the game. This mode is the Orbital Mode. I just call it Orbital Mode. And that is where you can see we can move the triangle. And that is where we can see the way we orbit over the planet, can interact with actions for the planet. So for example, we can look at the map for the orbit, we can look at the planet information, or at the info of the system, which is the Sol system, which has a dwarf planet. We are currently on around Earth, and this planet has Shipperelli Station 5 is where we need to go. So let's have a look at the map. You can see on the top right the map now, and you can see the red dot that is blinking, and that is where we have to go. Now to get there, this game uses gravity and all that, like for the controls, which is very challenging when you've never done that before. But basically what you do is you leave the planet's orbit by looking in a direction and then starting to move into that direction. Ah, balls. I already got sucked into again. I didn't go out fast enough, but here we go. There we go. Give it a little bit of a boost. Now we're going to fly over to Mars. Now we're gonna have to make sure our line hits the Mars, and it's red now. So when you see it red blinking inside the target, that is what you're aiming at. Now we can go a little bit faster, but if you go too fast, you will overshoot, of course. So the planet will come into view now in a second. There we go. So what we're gonna have to do now with the planet, we're going to have to try to get into that planet's orbit. So we're going to have to adjust our speed and direction to kind of go into it, which is really, really weird, okay? So there we go. There we go. I think this is going to be... Yes, there we go. And once you get into the orbit, you can start clicking the autopilot, and then it takes 2 seconds for you to get into orbit. Now you can mess this up, of course, like you seen a second ago, where you get too close and then the gravitational, the gravity thing of the planet will just shoot you out, and we got damaged in the process. You can see it on the bottom left. We have our shield with the shield icon, the first long bar, and that shows us how damaged we are. And the second bar is our fuel, our normal fuel, not our exotic matter fuel. Now, let's see what we have here. Now, we are in orbit, so that's the orbit mode. The other one is like the kind of travel mode, whatever you want to call it. And here we can interact with the planet now. We have the information of Mars, which is harmless. There is planets which have a lot of weather disturbance, high gravity, so landing on them is quite a challenge, yeah? So there is a lot of these real-life things coming into play. Also, I don't know about the planets, but the developers, I was watching a video of them, they were saying a lot of the images that they took for planet surfaces and all that, they are based on real images, on real HD images of the moon, of Mars, and even the nebulas you see, that's based on, I think that it's actually the images from Hubble telescopes, like they were saying. So they're all public domain images, but I like that they tried to add a little bit of realism like that. Well, a little bit realism to that. Anyway, so let's see what we can do. Let's land. So we click, and now we get into the mode where we have to use our lander. There you go, it's detaching, and now we're gonna go to Mars. Now this is very challenging. If you don't do anything, you will just plonk to the ground. So the best thing is straight away, hold your A button if you're playing with a controller. to apply thrust. And it puts you in the right direction, so all you really have to do is apply thrust. There you go. We might want to slow down a little bit. There we go. We're overshooting just a touch. You can see in the middle, in the bottom. Oh, look at this. I love the backgrounds of all this. It's just so amazing. Okay, so I know I'm very slow, but I really want to make sure I don't land in a big bang and damage our lander. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on. Now, I hope it's not too painful for you guys to watch, but once you're used to it, it's fine. Like, it's gonna be faster. Now, once you land there, you can visit whoever is there. So in this case, we are going to visit the station. Kirsten is currently there, down there talking to people. Shipperelli flight control to lander. Welcome to Mars, IASA. Got your freshly brewed antimatter right here, ready for transfer. So we're going to transfer our fuel for the jumps. Transfer complete. Wait a second. Yeah, got another present for you. The boss wants you to test our new prototype shield generator while you're out there. Shouldn't have any trouble fitting it, and at least it'll protect against energy bursts. It's like, okay, great, thanks, dude. Brilliant. So let's do that. Safe travels, bring us back a souvenir. Shipperelli out. So we're finished here now, so let's leave. Preparation, we need to return to orbit, but put the antimatter into the star drive and install the shield. So now we have to go back up. We just click A, and we're just gonna go off. Now we have reverse thrusters as well, but we don't need them. Not for now. I'm assuming this got... Oh, I love the way this looks. This is just so beautiful. And here we go. Here's our ship. It was refueled in orbit during the lander mission, which is great, so we don't have to worry about fuel. You can see it's full. We just have a little bit of damage from early on colliding with the planet's gravity thing. We can now go to our ship, and we can go to our lab where we can interact with the items we have in our ship. So in this case, we have our salvaging kit. This is the 4 things that we got from the crew members that we selected earlier. And then we get always a medical kit at the start. I don't know if you get that in the other mode, but I always had that. So when somebody gets injured, you can heal them. Then the big EMP tank is something that we're gonna have to use now to fuel the drive. Now you can't let any other person do it. She knows what she's doing, so let her fill it. That should be enough fuel for 3 jumps. So you can see now on the top right the images that we were looking at earlier, and the 3 bubbles turn from red into yellow. Experimental ISA shield installed. Very good. Our next part is now to jump to Alpha Centauri, where nothing can possibly go wrong. So we have to do that by activating our jump drive. Now we leave the planet surface as we did before, or the planet orbit, by just simply activating our thrust. Ah, yeah, balls. I keep doing that. This is something that is really driving me mad. Like when I'm trying to leave an orbit, I have to do it so fast. It's like, otherwise I get damaged. Anyway, we're activating our jump drive and off we go to infinity and beyond. There we go. And here, look at our ship, how beautiful. There's Earth. Hi, Earth. Bye, Earth. And into the jump, or whatever. Activating the jump drive. Where do you go in when you activate the jump drive? Are you in jump? Okay, that is not looking like something that should happen. Yes, that's not good. Little fires are never good. Okay, ship's going sideways, upsy-turvy, like, not good. And so, the distance to Earth increases. Boom! Goodbye! Oh, man. This is something else. We are so far away from home, and so begins the long journey home. Far from home, space folding malfunction. Where are we? This isn't Alpha Centauri. Sensors indicate something large in the debris field is trapping us here. Follow the white arrow to find the jamming signal. So we can't leave right now. So if we're trying to leave, it probably won't let us because we are jammed. I haven't actually tried, but we can't really anyway, because if we speed up, we're gonna hit everything alongside here. This is very difficult navigation. So this is your space. This is another mode that you can get in, and this is where you hail aliens, where you do combat with aliens, so we can ready our weapons if we want to, but we don't need to right now. So if you want to ready your weapons, you just activate them, and then you shoot. There you go. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna deactivate them because I don't want to hit anything by accident and then get penalized for it. So now let's go our throws. Look at this massive structure. Absolutely amazing. There you go. Hopefully it's harmless. It is harmless. Okay, so we're interacting with the planet-looking like thing. And it says, Barossa to Daedalus 7. I'm entering the alien structure now. Copy. Okay, that's grand. Copy that. Beginning exploration of sphere. Everything's built to a much bigger than human scale. Much of it rusted over. Giant glass capacitors crackle was trapped lightning. No signs of life or presence. Suit sensors say air is ozone, nitrogen, a few unidentifieds, and okay, found a door. Power still seems to be on. Looks like it's expecting some kind of signal. Well, seeing that this is the prologue, we don't really have a choice. So let's do Lismuth. There's a computer terminal here translating everything I say into symbols. It looks like it might be compatible with our technology, which is very strange, something being compatible with your technology that far away from Earth. Well, I suppose if you have a universal plug, it shall work. That's why it's called universal. It looks like it might be compatible with our technology. Someone come and collect it, then try and send a signal to me. Okay, let's install it. Have you installed it? Send the code. Continue. The door is curling open like a flower made of aluminium. Walking through it, endless tunnels leading in every direction, but soft blue lights are heading to some kind of control center. There's a cradle in the middle of the room attached to the ceiling by wires. There's something inside it, a glowing cylinder. I can't explain it, but it calls to me. Kirsten. Kirsten. It's all Event Horizon all over again. Acknowledge. Should be able to free it with this plasma torch. Got it. Wait. The home in the air is gone. The sphere is shutting down around me, returning to the ship while I can. Boom. Everything is dead. The sphere is that held onto us. We can leave the space graveyard and the system whenever we like. So this is a space graveyard. It makes you wonder if there was a big battle and all these are debris of ships that fought that big gigantic planet looking thing, or if they all belong together to the same thing and somebody else destroyed it because it was evil, or some evil destroyed it and it was good. We don't know. It is just so many questions. Now let's get into a safer place and let's engage. Make it so. Boom! We out. Our scanner show while it was just a nearby planet. We can harvest them and use them to fix damage with fuel boosts. So this is the part where it explains you obviously about how you do all the different resourcing and everything. So let's speed up a little bit, that we get there a little bit faster. And oh, something is coming up the rear side. Interception. Bam, bam, bam. Now this is the first alien race you're gonna meet. Look at this. It's a race of wires and cables. Okay, press Y to answer the call. So this is teaching you how to hail and communicate with aliens. Vine Consensus. Avatar of Bloom. Vine Consensus. Weapons are off, shields off. That's good. Vine Consensus, Avatar of Bloom. Flowers bloom on the plant. Opening and closing as if semaphore. Semaphore. I don't even know what that means. Vine Consensus, Avatar of Bloom. The plant pauses for a moment. With a branch, it gestures towards a planet in the system. Call ended. Okay, so it wants us to follow to this planet, but we have other things to do right now. Now we are back in this mode where we were a second ago. Now we have other missions that you can see. A safe haven, aliens transmission received, starport and gate locations added to Galaxy Map. They sound like places for trading. We might also be able to refuel, get repairs and mend our injuries. Star system, Aldebaran. Now this is all random generated as far as I know, depending on your seed. Now if you play a different seed, this up to this point is always the same, but I think once you get beyond that, everything is kind of random. Yeah, and even the alien races that you meet the first time and all that. The call of Drazzle. The life planet ship seems to want us to follow it to a nearby planet, but first we have to go ourselves to another planet. So let's get out of here. There we go. And let's go back on our path to the other planet that we're actually trying to land on. There we go. Now, oh, that's where we need to go. That's where we need to go. Dude, that's where we need to go. There we go. Nice. Now we need to slow down a bit. Need to slow down a bit. Need to go slow down a bit. Get the trajectory right. I said I follow you. Leave me alone now. There we go. Nice. Excellent. And look at the beautiful circle we're in. There we go. Autopilot, 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 autopilot. Okay, yeah, it actually made the circle. I thought we were gonna fly out on the other side. So we're in orbit now. Now let's take our little ship and land on the planet to harvest some resources. This first planet has happened to have all the resources we need. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, slow down, slow down. There we go. There's gas. There's hydrogen. Now, gas is collected by hovering over it, which is always a bit tricky, especially seeing that there is a natural wind on this planet. As you can see, we get actually pushed over by the planet's... there we go. This is also a very frustrating control if you have a lot of things that interfere on the planet. Okay, let's go. We can do more. We can do more. I think that's it. Yeah, we got everything we need. Okay, so let's go over here. And this way we have other resources, as you can see here. Now this one we have to land on. There's a wind on this planet, which is really annoying. This didn't happen the first time I was playing this. We are actually on it. Okay, so let's drill. I don't know if it's better to be right in the middle or not, but oh, look at that. We got some resources here. We get one more. We get one more. Come on, our fuel. Come on. Yes, excellent. Okay, now we're gonna have to go back to the ship, and then we're gonna have to come back to land on this planet if we want to. You can skip these, by the way, as well, if you just click on the button. So if you don't want to see these sequences, you're perfectly happy to skip them. It's not like another game I won't mention where you were forced to watch all the travel from planet to planet. Okay, so let's go to our ship and let's have a look at the resources. Oh, look at our database now. So do we have locations? Oh, look, we now have locations here. We have the starport in Aldebaran, Wild Duck. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what Wild Duck means there. Resources on Ching-Su, Planet of Vine Consensus on Ching-Su, and Vine Consensus Avatar of Bloom, Ching-Su. And then we have a home, which is in the Sol system. So I'm assuming the second column is the system, and then the name of the galaxy? Is the system part of a galaxy or galaxy part of the system? I don't know. I'm really awful with this. I'm not Scott, okay? I can't figure all this out. I'm not Scott. I'm not a smart, intelligent space person. Anyway, okay, so let's see. Aliens. We met the Vine Consensus. Very good. We don't get any information of them. Open galaxy view. Oh, look at that. Nice. So this is the... okay. So this is the Ching-Su here. And Wild Duck, normal radius, few gas planets. And then we can travel to the different planets. So we have over on the Aldebaran system, we have the merchants that the other planet told us about. So that is pretty cool. I like that. But look how far away we are from home. Okay, so we can zoom out. This, I believe, is images from the Hubble telescope, as far as I know. So they really used original images. Look how far away we are from home. Hence, the name of the game. This is just insane. Wow. And we have all these different systems. So if we zoom on this one, can we zoom in? Oh, why can I not zoom in? Oh, zoom in. There. Wow. Okay, so let's go back to the ship and let's use this. I'm very slow in the start. I'm sorry. I just want you guys to see as much as possible of the game. Now, we can convert this into fuel. And this into fuel. There we go. And there we go. Excellent. Now we have 3 left. And now sulfates, select minerals from cargo container to refuel the jump drive. We don't need to worry about that for now. Now let's go back to the planet's surface for, to land there and see. Actually, aluminium. There is aluminium as well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, you damn it! You see? You're enjoying the background. You're enjoying everything. You're enjoying all the plants and everything grown in the background. And what do? Dingus! There we go. There we go. Nice and gentle. Okay, let's drill. Okay, we got aluminium, very nice. We still have a lot of fuel, we're okay. I think about 25% fuel, you're gonna have to call it quits. Come on, one more. Ah, we're not getting that last one, guys. No, we're not getting the last one. Oh, the winds have picked up. Holy balls. I wanted to land here because there is a lander icon. How much fuel do we have left? Fuel warning. I know, I'm trying, but I'm... There we go. We landed somehow. Very good. Now let's visit the guys here on the planet. This ancient forest has been dead for a long time. The wood is so rotten, I can push my hands through any of these trees. It comes back covered with what looks like tar, not a single bug or leaf or shoot to be seen. Oh, I thought they were all alive. They're all dead. That's the guys' families that we've seen. So we can explore. I've discovered an interesting looking plant. Scanner gives it a scientific name, Malva amuremsis, bringing in a sample now. Okay, look at that. We acquired a herb. Or as the Europeans, as we say in Europe, herb. There is a H, it's called a herb. It's called Herbie, not Herbie. No, I'm joking. Okay, let's see if we have enough fuel to get out of here. I know, I'm getting out. And we made it, yes. So 25-ish around is your limit for the fuel, I would say. So and that's it. Like from now on, you're kind of in the sandbox environment where it's up to you how you want to progress. The main aim is obviously to reach your home planet, to go get back into your system. But you have to do that by getting enough fuel, by making sure your crew survives, by surviving the aliens and all that jazz. So let's go back to the ship. I know these guys again. Ah, balls. They're very persistent. In the beginning of the game, they want to make sure that you know to follow them. So they're like, he hasn't reacted. He hasn't followed us yet. He was doing his own thing. Like, what the hell? So they're coming back saying like, silly humans cannot comprehend simple instructions. Why are humans so silly? Alright, so let's repair our ship's hull and then we're gonna be off. And let's go to our resource screen where you can see now that we can use the aluminium to repair our ship. There you go. And our lander. Now I'm gonna leave it a little bit damaged. There we go. And now off we go. Now we have to go. Let's see the map. They want us to follow them. Ah, your balls. There we go. This time, yes! I made it out of the planet. So we are going in the general right direction. So we're going to follow these guys. Oh, no. Let's not get into this planet. We don't. You see the way the map in the back has a grid? And it shows you when there's gravitational... Oh, crap. We don't want to go down there. Whoa. We don't want to initiate jump either. We want to get here. Yes. Okay, we're too fast. There we go. Nice and easy coming in. There you go. Nice. I think they have fixed that in the update. What used to happen before, as soon as you clicked autopilot, it didn't actually fix the trajectory properly. You were manually required to stay in the trajectory for the 2 seconds, and if you were slightly off, it went like to 0.2 seconds and then bam, you were shut out. It was very annoying. So it's definitely something that seems fixed, and I'm glad they did because it was driving me up the wall. It took me, the first time I played it, to land on a planet or to get into orbit myself manually. I'm not kidding you. 10 attempts, half of my hull destroyed because it was just so difficult, but I'm stupid as well, so okay, there's that. Now land on the planet because they want to talk to us. I think that's the whole idea, that they want to follow us. Now one thing I noticed is you have to be careful. When I played it the first time, because this setup is kind of always the same, that I started drilling there as well, and they didn't like that. They were not happy about this. So don't just go to every single planet and start drilling. Okay, because they won't like it. Now the other planet was an exception because obviously everything was dead there. There was nothing to complain. How are we supposed to land there? Oh my genie Mac. Hello? Gravity? I'm blasting. Yep, perfect. Didn't feel that impact at all. Okay, let's see. What looked to be a city on scanners is actually a giant tree, its roots stretching for miles. It snaps off one of its smaller branches with two larger ones and extends them to the lander. If you expect me to snap off one of my arms now to extend them to you in a friendly gesture, that's not happening. Okay, let's take it. To be welcome, to be a heart of Yggdrasil in season of bloom. To request your assistance with guest, to have crash landed, to not have resources to return before season of thorn, to hand into your care, to return to people, to expect they will reward. So as far as I understand it, the branches they gave us are the thing that I want us to deliver. Is it? I don't know. What? To be welcome, to be hired. Okay, the branch obviously is a gesture that we are in good standing with these aliens. Oh, new race added to database. A Cooteast came on board. What? Oh, okay, I get it. To have crash landed, to request your assistance with guest. So somebody crash landed on the planet and they gave them to us. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can talk to them now about the Cooteast. To be strangers here, to not be strangers to wider domain, to know from far away where suns are long dark. Okay, and what can you tell us about you? To be vine, to stretch across domain, to speak as one, to feel as one. So you're like the Borg. To bloom and wither as one, except you're not hostile, which is good. What do you think of humans? Yggdrasil bonds surround you, to be watching, to decide. So they're not really sure yet what to make of us, which is grand. So why don't we show them what we found on the other planet? To be sorry, to have rest now. So he doesn't really care for that. So luckily he didn't get pissed off and started killing us. This is what I like about this. It's like, you don't know the aliens. So you could be doing something that you mean really as a well gesture. And all of a sudden they get all insulted and they go to war with you. And it's like, I'm sorry, I thought you would like some of my drink. I don't know. Some people also don't like praise. So praising them, they feel that you are condescending. So you have to be really careful. And insulting, some people like to be insulted. Anyway, services, a merchant. So we can see here, for example, that Galactic account enabled current credits 0. We have no credits. So can we make credits? Oh no, we can get credits, but we have to offer something in return. So that is one thing that I'm not really sure of yet, how we're gonna deal with that and how this is done, because in here we can see, I don't want to give them, okay, let's give them the flower, for example, yeah? And it asks you then, what do you want in return? Like, okay, I want 30 in return. And they're saying like, that makes no sense. Then I say 10. I don't see, what they need to add is a button, unless it's there and I'm not seeing it, that basically says, I want to offer this to you, what do you give me in return? Just offer me something. Having me flip through these options and trying to figure out what I'm gonna get in return is, I don't know, it's just really silly. Usually you go to a place and you say, hey, I have this, what you gonna give me for it? And then you start to barter. You don't just go in and without an offer, like, so it makes no sense. So they don't want the item, okay? And I don't think, we can't sell our resources, okay, fair enough. We can restock on lander fuel, we don't have any credits. We can repair, we don't have any credits. Or we can go to the hospital and, oh, she has a concussion, so we could heal her for 100 credits. So, but we're not, so we don't have the money. Or we can go to the shop where you can buy different things. A delicious looking piece of Yggdrasil. So we eat what it is alive. Oh, that's weird. A small sprout as offspring. Oh, that would be nice. Maybe we can grow our own and then it will become our friend, fights for us. Anyway, I just wanted to show you all the options you have so you can see what this is about, because I don't know if you guys want to see more, but if you want to see more, of course, then we're gonna do it. Let's show it the keystone as well. To ask to return later. Okay, so they do not want to talk to us right now. So let's leave this planet. I'm not gonna mine anything on... Damn it. Damn it. There we go. I'm so stupid. Here we go. Now, off we go and worry about that little guy that we picked up, or person, android, whatever, to bring it home to its people is one of the missions. I hope we're gonna get some credits for it, because I want to be able to make some money. So let's go to our ship and see what we just got. Emits a static charge, even outside its rubber encounter suit. Okay, is there anything we can ask somebody to do? Oh, he can communicate? Oh, they all... These two have the option to communicate with them. I want to help it if I can. Kirsten seems to do a lot, like, but she already has a concussion, so I don't want to risk her. Yeah, why not? I will try to negotiate with them. Let's see. I couldn't find anything worth looking into. Okay. So, how can I... Oh, okay, so there's no more options now. So we had the one-time chance to do something with it. And these guys here, we can't do anything with that branch. This one, oh, we can eat it. Wouldn't mind a quick snack. Okay, biological sample. Let's eat it without testing it. Why not? Well, that was an experience. Well, she's still sick. I thought it was maybe a hidden heal or something. I don't want to waste my medical kit just yet on healing her concussion, because she's fine. She's alive. Okay, so let's look at the galactic map and see where we have to go. Oh, galactic map. Where did we get the galactic map view from? Comms. Open galaxy view. Sorry, it still took me a while to get used to that as well. So let's see where we're gonna have to go. This is where we have a mission. You can see it here. And I don't know where that thing lives or where we have to bring it. I mean, we're gonna have that here. Oh, what is over there? Oh, a gate. Nice. So we can actually get a gate to different nebulas. Or I think that's what they're called, isn't it? This is amazing. So this is the Pleiades system. And this is the Wild Duck system. Fair enough. I'm assuming there will be jump gates here as well to go over there. Anyway, this is where we have a mission. Let's follow the mission map. I'm keep sidetracking. I just want to make sure you guys can see everything, as I already said about 20 times. So let's leave orbit and jump. And here we go. Off we go. Boom! Okay. We're leaving the Chingsu system. Oh, I can't reach that. So we're gonna have to stop at the Akrit system. Let me see what we have here on information. It doesn't really tell us anything, so we're gonna have to select it and go. We don't have any wide range scanner like the fancy Starship Enterprise. Whoa! Hello! And then you have these little conversations down there as well, which is funny. Elena, Danielle. Danielle. Whoever Danielle is? Elena, Danielle, what? Okay. We'll get you back, Ali. What? Okay, whatever. Oh, there's another alien race. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Are we gonna interact with them? Let's meet another alien race. Why not? And I think we're on the right way. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go, there we go. No, no, I don't want to go into jump space. I want to go back. I want to interact with the alien. Oh, they're gone. There they are. We're intercepting them now. Ah, balls. Okay, do you know what? I couldn't be arsed, so we're going to fly. Okay, boss, finishing my shift. Call me if you need me. Yeah, you know what? We're off. I couldn't be bothered now trying to chase down the alien. I'm not used enough to the controls now to get all chasey and all that. They didn't want to talk to us, otherwise they would have contacted us. They're like, yeah, whatever, don't care. You leave us alone, we leave you alone. Okay, so let's go into... Oh, look at this. Here we get lots of hydrogen, fluorine, which is uncommon, and xenon, which is rare. Oh, and there's a black hole. Wow. Okay, we probably... Let's jump here first and finish the mission that we're supposed to do. The safe haven mission. And then we can always look at black holes and things like that. Well, if you guys want to see more, of course, that's it. Whoa! We actually have to go behind us. Okay, we are going in the right direction. We should be seeing the planet soon. I just don't want to come in too hot. Let me see here. Oh, look at that. What the hell is that? What is that? Is that what we're supposed to look at? Oh, that is the station. Wow. So it's not a planet, it's a station. Nice. Alien transmission received. Starport and gate locations added to Galaxy Map. They sound like places for trading. We might also be able to refuel, get repairs, and mend our injuries. Well, we have no credits. So that's the guys we met before. To be welcome to dock that two may become one. Okay. Oh, look. So we can now fly over like we did earlier. And we can actually try. So we could attack them if we would want to. Oh, my dear lord. This is where we have to dock. Okay. I don't want to bang into anything. This looks amazing. Where are we supposed to dock? I'm just gonna fly right into you. Oh, okay. That is weird. It's like an open mouth with its tongue out. When we landed right in the tongue, it's gonna devour us. Okay, so now let's see if you want to be more talkative. Let's show you the branch. To be a great gift, a part of the vine, a part of creation to take care. Oh, so it was meant as a very good gesture. Very good. Now let's look at this guy here. To be sorry to not understand what you ask. Okay, keystone. To be beyond the knowledge of our domain. To have evolved without need for batteries and generators. That is interesting. Now we're not going to start praising them for no reason. Let's talk about these guys and let's see. Okay, so you can only do so much in communication. Okay, wow. Okay, so let's hang up. And that's it. We don't have any money, so... To wait a moment to be traveler. To have need of traveler. Gather pollen for the vine once installed in the lander. Okay. To visit many biomes for pollen to bring samples to our gardens to flourish. Maybe that's how we can make credits. That would be awesome. Let's go. How would you fight something that big? I mean, holy balls. Why would you ever ready your weapons and go like, yeah, let's attack it? It's not like, I love that in Star Trek. It's always like, you know, and then charge phases or whatever, load phases and get phasers ready. And it's like they're loading all their weapons up, even if they're gonna lose the battle or would lose the battle. It's funny. It's great. Okay, so now it wants us to go to different planets. We have no directions right now. That's it. I think we're pretty much on our own. We will make it. We will survive. Long journey home. So if we look at our database now, this is it. This is basically the prologue, or whatever you want to call it, of the game. Now we want to install, obviously, that engine here. Okay, we need fuel. Well, we're okay still on fuel. So let's not panic too much. Oh, look, there's the alien. That is so awesome. Melkin, not sure what's so exotic about this exotic matter, but Cage is telling me we need some more of it, and fast. That is true, so the best way is to take one of those guys and refill it. Oh wow, they take forever to refill. We need some materials, dudes. We definitely do. But let's collect some pollen, actually, if we can, before we have to leave this episode. Let's see what we have here. We don't need repairs for now. We're okay on fuel, I think. So let's see... to install this item. The Pollen Collector. Okay, can you install it? Yeah, let you handle it. Okay. So what does it do? Oh. We'll make it. We've been asked to gather different types of pollen and bring them to the vine starports while they're in bloom. Strains gathered 1. Okay. Oh, it got installed in the lander. There we go. There's a collector. Pollen gathered 1. Organic pollen gathering system. Well, why don't we gonna go down to a planet and see if we can figure it out? So, oh, there's another alien race. Let's see if we can intercept it. Ah! We weren't able to hail it. And I don't think we're fast enough. I don't want to go into... Oh, we are fast enough. It's going around that little planet. I just want to see if we can interact with it. Oh, here we go. Oh, ping. There we go. We pinged it. Yes! I wasn't sure what the button was. So let's see what this alien race is. Oh, wow! They look like a fish or something. Nice. Hail. Oh, they don't want to talk to us. Oh. Elitza, privateer. What a tiny, tiny little vessel. It would almost be unsporting to destroy you. A good thing we Elitza are not quite as capricious as we are painted. Not quite. Wow, okay. Can we talk to you about the Kudist? Those fools, we killed our gods millennia ago. That's how to do religion. Oh, jeez. Can you even understand their bubble? Cycles of time, precursor nonsense. If only it was just an excuse to raid our worlds for trinkets. Own your adversary. I don't know. They use words I don't understand. And they're probably English. Most likely. Okay, let's talk about them. You have the privilege of gazing upon our perfection. Don't sell yourself short now. Okay, self-esteem is a very important property to have, okay? Do not flatter yourselves by thinking you are on our level. Okay, they look like they like praise. So let's praise them. Sickening. Oh, keep your praise and your psychology. These guys are amazing. They look like mantises. Oh man, they're amazing. So let's show them the keystone. This infernal prattling still continues. Have we not shown more than rules of politeness? Demand? You lost respect. Oh my god. Okay, we better leave them alone. Okay, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to step on your toes, like, you know, get your knickers in a twist. Yes, you have wasted enough of our time. Sure, I would like to come back and shoot you in the balls. Genie Mac. They look awesome, though. They're like, we are superior beings. You do not waste our time in nonsense communication. How dare you gaze upon us? Genie Mac. What a bunch of fools they are. Come on, loading time. Sometimes they are a bit long. Okay, oh, at least we know the Itzia now, whatever they're called. Okay, so why don't we go and try to figure out if there's a different planet we can go to get those pollen counts sorted out, because that's the only quest we have now. So maybe we can get some on the way. So there's platinum, iron, magnesium, copper, uncommon. Okay. What do we have here? Loads of gases. And what do we have on Gliese 66? Iron, which is common. Okay, I think we're gonna need some more gases for fuel. Oh, there we go. There's some nice minerals, which is uncommon, copper, normal radiation, few gas planets, many molten planets. We have copper. This looks like the planet we really want to go to. Oh, we can't select it. We can only look at it. Okay, so we actually have to go and to space orbit. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's something here though. Hang on a second. There's something right here. I wonder if we should start actually naming these stars instead of assigning them random names from our astral database. What is that? What is that? Okay. I don't like this. This is very spooky, man. Very spooky. Why is there 2 arrows? Damn it! I'm not very good at navigating through all that. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I don't even know what I'm actually looking for. What is at the end of the white arrow? I do not know. Whoa. Come on, I want to... Oh, there's something down there that's closer. Okay. Let's go. I don't want to leave. I want to know what's at the end of the white arrow. Oh, what is that? What can we do with it? Okay, we can touch it. Okay, let's shoot at it. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, what is that? We found silicates. Ooh, what are they? This is exciting. And more silicates. So I'm assuming there's more silicates here. Let's go up there and actually have a look. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Charlie, Charlie. Easy there, Charlie. Coming in too hot. Oh, maybe there's a bigger one. That would be awesome. Oh, look at that beauty. There we go. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Give me something. Oh, you had nothing inside of you. Did you? Oh, it did. There, one. Carbonates? Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. That is cool. Yeah, so you have resource field. This is amazing. There's so much. So many different things in this game. That is just awesome. So let's have a look and see what we have on resources now that we can use. That is so cool. Okay, so there's only planets now. Oh, there's something with a bright rainbow light right in front of us. That could be just the map though. Yeah, I think so. Well, while we look at things, might as well, because I'm finishing this episode now in a second. So we might as well have a little look and see if that is something we can actually deal with. How do you spell the damn cult's name again? Kudast? Kudiast? Yeah, something. Oh, there it is. No, it's nothing. It was just on the map. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so let's have a look at the ship and see our resources. Look at our resources. Oh, it put the carbonate in to refill the EM. Nice. Might as well use it. Okay. Uncommon. Common. So let's use the common one, exactly. And then the uncommon one, we can see if we can sell it or something. I don't know. Oh, we have hulls to repair as well. No, not really. It's okay. We're doing okay. Alright, let's jump. So this is pretty exciting, and this is only the beginning of the game. Now, you could play it a lot faster. I just want to look at everything and making sure I cover most of what I can. As much as I can. So let me see here. This is the planet we're kind of interested in because it has everything we need. Or we can't reach Sherman. Let's see. Oh, look at that. They have a gate as well, but I don't think they will let us use it. The Tarantula Nebula. Yeah, they won't allow us to use this. Like, so we're gonna have to go with the friendly guys here and have to go a longer way around. Okay, let's see what we have here. Lalandi, yes, that seems very good. Let's go there. Luckily, we don't have to look after food and water for our crew members. I was watching kind of an interview where they showed some gameplay from like a year ago, and they were saying, no, we don't want you to look after food and water for the crew. It just will be too much. Oh, radiation levels are really high here. Oh, there's another cluster for special resources. That is awesome. So you could be doing that for a while. Our rations must be carefully managed. Anyone caught stealing from the supplies will be severely punished. Yeah, there's that element to the game as well. Oh, we have somebody intercepting us. Ooh. Oh, okay, they are our friends. Yeah, they like us. So there's the element of that. It has, do you remember, I think I heard somebody else say that as well, Barracuda Island. I played that a long, long time ago. It's kind of that social aspect to it as well, where people can get very touchy and they get, because of the confines of space, I suppose. So let's hail them. To be old, to have seen too many seasons, to beg swiftness. Oh no, I'm not here to kill you. But if you're old, that means we could potentially talk to you about some gossip. Leaf might spread, devour petals. Outbreak of stamen rot. Flowers of the season bloom purple. Soil betray purpose with insufficient potassium. Solar radiation at unprecedented levels. Off. To be sorry, to be flora. To have little scandal, to interest fauna. They speak so funny. It is amazing. Okay, work. Do you have work for me? To have nothing to offer, to be sorry. Okay, that's fine. How about yourself? To stretch across the domain to... Okay, we already know that. Okay, let's talk about the cutest. Oh, he has to rest now. You only get so many chances! Oh, shit. A piece of vine in need of a new home. Oh, he's old. Oh, let me see. Okay, hang on. We got the branch, which indicates life. He said he's old. We showed the branch, and now the plant shudders and goes limp. Small pods break from it, one of them heading straight for the ship. A piece of vine in need of a new home. Let's take it. The pod comes aboard. What are we to do with it? Okay, you're not very glowy. I think you are dying. But the branch, does it give life to the hatchling? This is amazing. This is like... What the hell is going on? Young sapling. Use. No, we can't use it. So what are we to do with it? We have a young sapling and we have a branch, a piece of vine in need of a new home. I think we're gonna have to get the next planet we're gonna get from these guys. We're gonna hunt the young sapling over and it will become one, and maybe we get a reward. That would be pretty cool. Like some credits wouldn't go amiss. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here, guys. I hope you saw enough of the game to tell you what it's about and how it's gonna work and if it's something you like or not. If you want to see more of this game, let me know please in the comments below. If you found the episode entertaining and you enjoyed it and you had fun watching it, please kick that like button in the balls, and I hope I see you guys in the next episode or in another video. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.